Good evening, guys. So I'm going to ready to do a reading from a random song. The random song is One Day by Kodaline. Love Kodaline. I think they're great. Okay. So I'm using the Heaven and Earth Tarot deck. I've already given a pre-shuffle, and that's what I cut them off, but I'll get into that in a minute. Okay. So one day it's here and then it's gone. So here today, gone tomorrow, and something is gone that was once there. How are you still holding on? So somebody's still holding on, but how are you holding on when it's gone? You had it and now it's gone. So how are you still holding on? You felt this way for far too long, waiting for a change to come. So somebody's sitting around feeling some sort of a way, waiting for a change to come, but not doing anything to bring about a change coming. You know you're not the only one. So someone else is also waiting. But you're letting life pass you by. So someone here is letting life pass them by, waiting for some miraculous Catholic Church mystery of something just coming to them, but not doing anything about it. Waiting for a change to come, but not doing anything for the change to come. A mystery, I don't know. And what is it? I can't imagine I'm such a bad Catholic. Is it the glorified mysteries or something? Anyway, so this person is letting life pass them by, but it says don't be wasting both our time. So somebody is wasting their own time, but they're also wasting someone else's time. And guys, you've heard me say it so many times, time is very precious. It's the only thing in life we can't get back. And none of us should waste it for ourselves. We shouldn't be wasting it on anyone else either, or their life. Just watch your life pass you by. So it feels like someone here likes to watch life pass them by. But there's someone else in this time is getting wasted too, and they're not letting life pass them by. And they're right, like that's the right attitude. Don't let life pass you by waiting on anybody. You're always trying to see yourself through the eyes of somebody else. So this is somebody who doesn't see themselves, not maybe even connected to themselves. They're so worried about how other people see them, judge them, view them, living up to other people's expectations, other people's standards. Like I always say, like, who gives a fuck what anyone else thinks? There's so many people in this world sit there and worry what people think. I actually don't give a fuck, and it's very freeing. It's very freeing to not give a fuck. So someone here is definitely not free, because they give too much. They give way too many fucks. How do you even have that many fucks to give? Somebody has a lot, okay? And you try to figure out what it's all about. So somebody is trying to figure out what is going on in their life, what is going on in their situation, trying to see it from other people's eyes. You need to see it from your own eyes. You need to do a little bit more soul searching, because you try to figure out what it's all about. So have you figured it out yet? Or are you still figuring it? Like, how much more of people's time is going to be wasted here? How much more of life are you going to let pass you by, still trying to figure out something through someone else's eyes, or through someone else's mind, or through someone else's ego? We wasted a long time there. Because that's something that is very individual, that someone here needs to do for themselves. Trust themselves, that what they're thinking, they're feeling, what they sense, not what someone else is. We all have intuition. Someone here, I don't feel, is using their intuition. How are you still holding on? So how are you? How are you still holding on to something? Looking out and just expecting something to change, but doing nothing about it. Time is wasting. You're wasting someone else's time here. Too much in the head. I'm worried about what other people think. What people think of you through their eyes. Who gives a fuck? Someone here cares way too much. And you know what? Look at the first line. One day it's here and then it's gone. So somebody has lost something here that they're still holding on to, but they've lost it. And someone's not happy with what they lost because you felt this way for far too long, but not doing anything about it either. Oh, okay, let's get into the cards. Okay, so I shuffled and we cut at the Hierophant and the Seven of Wands. So the Hierophant is a higher power, okay, Taurus energy. And Seven of Wands, well, the Seven of Wands talks about standing your ground with people. Oh, look what's underneath. Either standing your ground for a family or standing your ground against a family. Yeah, because Ten of Cups is right behind that seven. Because that talks about being challenged, being under attack. It does talk about that. Standing your ground, not giving anyone an inch, not allowing anyone to come near you, protecting yourself, guarding yourself. Maybe it's the family, or maybe it's your family doing it too, or you're just protecting your family. Something like the Hierophant. Knight of Swords. Things are going, oh my god, and then the Devil. And the Empress. Oh my god. And the Empress. Like to have the Hierophant and the Devil. And those three cards. God and Satan. And three cards alone. The dark and the light. And like Knight of Swords, it's very aggressive energy. But it does bring about a change. And if you look even the way it is, yeah, God has given his signal here with his hands up, look, signifying some sort of peace. And somebody's charging, because this talks about things like going really, really fast change. So some sort of instruction by God, the higher power, the divine. We have the Devil there. So there is a devil trying to get in the way of someone fighting, going towards an Empress. The devil can't stop nobody. Devil can't stop nobody. We have strong Taurus energy in Capricorn here, because the Empress is Taurus. It was Taurus and Libra, and Capricorn for the Devil, Taurus for the Hierophant. Someone's ready to fight. Is somebody ready to fight now for this? Because like the Knight of Swords can talk about a fight. It's Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. Someone just actually having enough and just fucking charging out. Look how aggressive that heart is. Just charging out whatever situation that they're in. It's like, I don't know. It's like an order or divine instruction. If somebody's coming to fight, like two cards of fight there. Maybe someone's coming to fight the Devil to get to this Empress. Somebody's ready to fight. We have the, yeah, because look, we have the Five of Cups and the Nine of Wands, or Nine of Swords. So somebody is heartbroken here. Someone has been in a lot of despair and cruelty. There's a loss of everything. And it feels like someone doesn't want to feel like this anymore, because this is exactly, when they's here it's gone, like seeing yourself through someone else's eyes and wasting, watching life pass them by. That is exactly these two cards. Feels like someone has enough of this. Well, going by this, someone has enough of this. Somebody wants to heal a situation. And they may have to fight the Devil or get through something very toxic to get to this Empress. But there will be a fight. There's two cards of a fight here. There definitely is going to be a fight. You may have to fight someone that's trying to challenge you to stop you having this Ten of Cups. Or it could be a family, or like stop you having a happy family. You may have to fight that Devil. Like, there's two cards to fight there, for sure. Right. Let's get into this. Have you figured it out yet? I keep wanting to say that. Have you figured it out yet? Okay, let's get into this. Finally. 1st of February. Whoa. Don't take them, okay. I'm gonna get one. I do this a little bit different, we'll see. Okay, it's great, give me one. Current energy, please. What is the current energy? What is the current? Thank you. Justice. The current energy is justice. Somebody wants to put right the situation. We're dealing with a Libra. We don't have to be. Okay, but this is justice. This is an unfair situation is about to be turned right again. Someone needs to bring some sort of truth. Someone needs to bring clarity. Someone needs to make something that was very unfair fair again. It's like somebody has to rectify what they've done. They have to. This is the card of karma. This is the card of karma. What's at the end? King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Something was really unfair. Something was really out of balance here. They brought an ending to some. They brought an ending. Look, we've got to go to that song. They brought an ending to that relationship. One day it's here and then it's gone. So that was something unvery fair here. 2 major cards already, lads. It was really, really unfair, the ending they brought. They brought a death to this situation, this relationship. It was there, confined one day and the next gone. It was unfair. They're beautiful. Like, it's like, but with the divine there, the way the order of that Knight of Swords, they're being, like, this is divine justice, like. So, I do feel that they are being ordered here. Could be dealing with Scorpio. 7 of Wands is at the end. Again, that was all when we cut the deck. Maybe they were being challenged to end this situation, to end this relationship. Maybe they were, people were at them, giving their opinions, challenging them. So they ended it in a very unfair way. Very unfair. Okay, what else, Greg? What else? February the 1st. What else for February the 1st? Thank you. We have 3 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. So what they did is they didn't want to invest her. Whatever they were invested in, this connection, they walked away from it rather than investing in it. Rather than putting in that hard work, they ended it and walked away. They abandoned it. See, abandoned success. So there was something worth fighting for here. There was something worth building and growing here. There was something very stable. Pentacle energy is up stable. There was something very stable here. This person ended it and walked away. Walked away. Thinking there was no love behind him. Thinking there was nothing there. Princess of Pentacles, yeah. Princess of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, like, is a messenger, but it's about someone who wants to work hard and initiate something. So they stopped investing in this situation and walked away because they were going to invest elsewhere in someone else. One day was here, then it's gone. Remember the song? One day it's here and then it's gone. So they left thinking there's no love here, I'm not investing here, it's over. Done something very unfair and went elsewhere to invest. Look, they went to invest with the devil. Did they? They went to invest with the devil. Thinking there's nothing back here, I don't need this. Walked away without a care. Because the Ace will always talk about watching that moon, trusting your intuition. So I don't know whether someone's intuition misguided them. We have the 9 of Wands, great strength. And that's what they needed. They walked into a toxic situation with the devil, if it wasn't the devil himself or herself. They definitely went through the mill here. They're very guarded. They had nothing but burdens. Wherever they walked away to rest, they had nothing but burdens. 901s is kind of a loser. They gained nothing. They absolutely they probably lost more. They probably lost. They thought they were going in search of this happiness, this ninth cup. They were going to be contented elsewhere, so they invested elsewhere. And they lost. They lost heavily. They gained a lot of burdens. A lot of baggage. And a lot of trauma. Like look, like always in these 901s, they have a bandage on their head. They got their head messed right up. That's why they look at themselves through the eyes of someone else, not at their own. Because their head is so messed up. I can feel like psychological abuse is what I'm getting, and then systematical, I don't give a fuck. Anyway, whatever. It was constant. It was constant. It was nothing but a burden. We have the moon, Cancer energy. A lot of secrets. A lot of secrets. I feel like wherever they walked to was just a nightmare. Burdensome and explosive energy. It definitely wasn't the Nine of Cups. Anyway, okay, farewell. There was someone here who was quite guarded now. They're guarded because of what they went towards. Because of the pain, the suffering. See, they went there and they held on. This is maybe what the song is about. They held on to prove a fucking point. They held on to this devil situation to prove a point and only ended up more damaged themselves. They're the loser. They're the loser. Whoa. Oh my god. Maybe I shouldn't call someone a loser, but you know. Yep. 10 of Cups. They lost the chance of happiness. They lost the chance of being fulfilled. Maybe having a family. Maybe having a family. Maybe someone now, or you know, maybe somebody is walking away from their family. Maybe that's the karma. If somebody's family have burdened them, because all it takes for someone to have the 10 of Cups is to let go of that ego and that pride and trying to prove a point to I don't know who, through someone else's eyes. Remember the song says, trying to see myself through someone else's eyes. What have you got to prove? There's only one person you ever have to prove, child, in this world, and that's God. And that, like, you know, when you think of what was in at the back when we cut the deck, the Divine was giving them a signal. The Divine was giving them a signal, and it was at the Knight of Cups. Somebody has an offer here. They've been quite conflicted over it. They've been very much conflicted over it. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and then the Knight of Cups is really at the end. So somebody has an offer or a proposal, and the Ace of Pentacles is my engagement ring card. But somebody's in their head, look, conflicted. Is that what they're thinking of? Seeing that situation through someone else's eyes? Because look, they have the blindfold up. They're not looking at their own fucking eyes. Do you know? Because they're too much up in the head. A lot of emotion here. A lot of emotion. A lot of water in that Two of Swords besides the Knight of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. Someone has something that they want to offer someone. They want to ask someone something though. Alright. Maybe like they need to let go of that pride, let go of that ego, let go of that trying to prove a point to fucking anybody in this world. No living person have you got to prove a point to. God is spirit. That's the only person you have to not, you know what I mean? He's not incarnated here. Well, he's within us all. But you know what I mean? You've nobody in the living as such to prove a point to. Other dimensions, yes. You do. Okay, what else there? The 1st of February. What else? I'm just so drawn to these 2 little kids down here. Like there is, like I want to say there's a possibility of having kids. I was just really drawn to them. I was looking down as I was shuffling. Happiness is there. Peace of mind, contentment, being loved, having it, being so emotionally fulfilled. Having all that is there. But you definitely have to walk away and end something here. You gotta end, you gotta walk away. You gotta let go of that fucking ego, stop that guarding yourself. Because like, you know, one day it's here, the next is gone. It literally could be gone. We have the Temperance. We have an Earth Angel here. With the Hangman. Pisces, Sagittarius energy. Hangman talks about sacrifice. Why are you sacrificing your happiness and your love? Your life? Someone has. Because of what other people would think or say about the situation. Somebody has sacrificed themselves. Temperance talks about divine intervention. It does talk about an Earth Angel. It does talk about support from the angelic realm. And that is beside like growing and building with someone and a family. Stop sacrificing yourself. Like stop when you can watch. It's time to, like, because people are only sacrificed, like, you know, blocked, I suppose, by the divine until they gain some sort of enlightenment. And I feel like someone has gained some sort of fucking enlightenment here. They have. And if they haven't, they're soon going to. Definitely. Cool, okay. Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. He is a man with a lot of passion. Somebody here is really fired up. Someone is definitely excited, passionate, knows what they want, confident, very confident in what it is that they want. There could be fights around this person, aggression. Could be within the family like we had at the start in the, you know. These 2 cards is just peace and balance and happiness and harmony and just love and really good times and like celebration, like everything really being really good. Feels like that's what somebody really desires. But again, look, 2 swords. Trapped in the head, looking at it from someone else's eyes, not through their own. Take off the blindfold and look for yourself. Look for yourself. Right, let's get one more. For February the 1st. Please, Spirit. Well, that's for February the 1st. Oh, 2. Well, that's for February the 1st. Wow. Is that what you're fighting the devil for? Is that what the divine has given you, that instruction? You go fight, and I'm going to give you that Ace of Cups, that new beginning of love. It's always a hand of God giving someone this opportunity. Is that what the instruction was? Go fight through that devil to get to the Empress. And you get the cup of love. With so much love. It's overflowing. So much peace. happiness. It's literally there in the palm of your hand. Look at that. I never got that. It's a lotus flower, look. I have my lotus incense and the lotus candle all there. I just thought of that. And what is the lotus? Look, you've heard me say the lotus goes in the pond or goes up through all this muck and shit and then blooms into something really, 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 really beautiful. So this has been definitely a dark time, a dark situation that people have had to go through. But they're going to bloom. They're going to be beautiful. This is going to be really happy. That's a lot of love. That is a lot of love. Fire wands to inflame energy. Just talk about the home, new beginning, new home, and then a cycle, yeah. It's a very stable commitment. We can talk about marriage as well. This is what God has given someone. But they have to walk away from something very dark. They have to fight that devil. Because you got the devil, which, you know, potentially could be the demon. This is an angel. Your gift is the angel, which has a lot of love attached to it. A lot of happiness, peace. Just fucking contentment. Look at the light in those 3 cards. It looks like what somebody has been through. Somebody's charging in for this, like somebody wants this so much. Because he's charging right back in here. That's what he wants. That's what he's getting. That's what I heard. That's what he's getting, okay? So guys, I'm going to link that song down below. I hope you like it if you haven't heard it. I quite like it actually. I love Kodaline. Okay, so don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Looking for a private reading. It's all down below, guys. Take care. I'll see you in the morning.